Welcome back to the Silk Road Mountain Race podcast. I'm your host, Alan Shaw, and this is episode 2 and day 1 of this year's edition of the race. For our racers, the big day is finally here. The worry and the stress over kit, the route, and their perfect training schedule is over. There's no more time to debate the options. There's only time to run with what you brung, to go with what you got, day by day, come what may. In true Silk Road Mountain Race fashion, there are truly no kilometers that come for free in this race. And the first day was absolutely no exception. Even the start line was held just in the outskirts of Bishkek to the south, at the top of a rather steep 250-metre gravel climb with a spectacular view over the city. Myself and the rest of the media team arrived around a half hour before the start, and I buzzed around the crowd getting some last-minute impressions before their grand depart. So we're here at the start line with cab number 90, everyone's fan favourite, most common Nelson Trees racer, Michael Gaffey. How are we?
Good morning. I am doing splendid. I'm unbelievably good.
Michael coming out with the puns. What you can't see is he's kind of dressed as a bumblebee. He is a cosplayer cyclist. You want to tell for the listeners who don't know anything about you, how many Silk Roads that you've participated in?
This is the fourth one I've showed up at. I'm a double scratcher, and intelligence isn't necessarily the fundamental skill or value you should have, but I finally finished it last year, and I didn't want to mess with the formula, so I redressed as the Bumblebee again.
Okay, so Bumblebee worked for last time. We assume that it was all because of the outfit, and we're going for double scratch, double finish. That's the goal.
Correct. Yeah, it'd be 2 and 2. Yeah.
Does that mean we have to go for best of 5 after?
I'm not that far ahead.
yeah, one at a time. That's great. You want to give our listeners a bit of an impression of where we are right now?
We're standing on top of a very large hill mound that is south of Bishkek, overlooking a good sprawling city. We're looking at about 120 people, I think, up here. I think
because quite a few people might be a bit late.
Yeah. You were informing me about how people were still in the city center, and it was a good 45-minute drive from there.
yeah.
So I stayed just at the base of the hill because I just kind of know how Nelson thinks now. And
that's the key to the experience, is you can get inside Nelson's mind.
It's not that scary. I wouldn't want him to get inside mine.
Well, best of luck to you, Michael. We're going to look forward to catching you all on the trail.
It's always a pleasure, man. It's good to see you, Alan. Blessed to have you here.
So I'm here with cab number 122, Semi. How are you, Semi?
I'm good.
Let me know how we're feeling now we're at this rather crowded and quite spectacular start line here.
Well, coming up the hill, actually, I was hoping it was the finish line. But no, feeling good. It's a little bit humid, so I'll be drinking a lot of fluids today.
Have you been here for a minute? You had some time to adjust to the climate and things like this, or?
Yeah, I've been for a spin up Getty, slept at 3,400, 3,000, and then went for a little mission out and camped with a few other riders on Wednesday night at 3,200.
And you were telling me that you raced in 2022, right?
I did.
What are you, you can also tell us how you got on there, but what are you hoping to get out of this experience that compared to the last time?
I'm hoping my derailleur doesn't explode. So I got to 1,300k last time and had a catastrophic failure of a derailleur. But it's really nice to be doing this route because it's like the other end of the route that I did in 2022. So there'll be lots of new stuff to see. But I'm just looking forward to, I love mountains, love riding my bike, love adventure. So just looking forward to all of those things.
Hell yeah. I think the part of getting to do it for a second time is there's a bit of overlap and a bit of new. So you benefit from a bit of experience but still get lots of fresh stuff, right? So that should be a good benefit for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. I know that I need to eat. Just eat.
Yeah.
Ride, sleep, and we've got a bit of an unofficial ice cream eating competition going on. So,
ooh, tell us about that.
Yeah, well, I brought it up at dinner the other night with a few riders, so we've got a few people in. So I'm hoping, I don't anticipate being anywhere near the front of the race, but I plan on winning the ice cream eating competition.
Yeah. Well, best of luck to you in the ice cream competition, Sammy, and we'll look forward to getting an update on it later down the road.
Thank you very much.
So now we're here at the start line with cab number 100. Would you like to tell us your name for the podcast?
My name is Nur Sultan. I'm Suri. I'm from Bishkek, the local rider.
There we go. So we're finally speaking to somebody from Kyrgyzstan. It's your first time doing Silk Road?
Yeah, it's my first experience going to Silk Road, so it's gonna be a wonderful experience. So I hope I'm gonna finish, and that's my goal.
Yeah, amazing. But you have some experience riding in these mountains before and being to these places, you know?
Yeah, I've been of some place of the race, like a Kegete Pass, but not far. So the most of my training was around the Bishkek, around the Chuy area.
And what is it like to see all of these cyclists from all these parts of the world come to Bishkek to experience your country?
Yeah, it's amazing. I see a lot of people. They have fun. They have a wonderful bikes, wonderful setups. They have wonderful experience. So I think it's gonna be a big race with a worldwide known race.
Yeah. And also, like, you know, the race is taking place for now. This is for many years, like year on year it comes back.
Yeah.
So what made you want to do it this year?
I don't know actually. It's time. Yeah, it's time. And every year I want to go. I want to join this the race. But the first reason it's starting in Bishkek, and I don't need to go so far. Yeah. So actually, it's good time to start from now.
There's no better time than now.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to you. I look forward to catching you down the trail. So we're here with cap number 2. We spoke to number 1 yesterday. We're here with Alden. How you feeling, Alden?
I am sweaty already.
yeah, I just caught you just after the climb to the start line.
Yeah. What?
Good warm up?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have started perfectly fine in Bishkek. Why did we have...
Alden already has some notes for Nelson.
No. Great race. Just personal thoughts.
You must agree, like, it's a spectacular view of the city from here.
Yeah. It's amazing. We just could have started as a group.
Yeah. You will start as
I
a
know.
group. And how you feeling going into it now that I know you've been kind of worrying about it. You got a lot of preparation that you've been going through. How do you feel now it's about to begin?
I am just excited. I feel really strong. I feel really confident, not overconfident. I'm just like, I'm going to finish. I have everything I could possibly need to fix almost every mechanical.
Cool.
So like, if I don't finish, I'm probably dead.
Wow, guys, you heard it here first. We're all going to hope that you finish so that the alternative is not the reality. But I remember you saying to us the other night that you do a lot of trail running. This is your first sort of big ultra event.
Oh, yeah.
But the mentality of trail running is kind of follows what you're expecting for this as well.
Right, yeah. I mean, in trail running, when you run 100 miles, you don't run the whole thing. You just get to the finish line however you need to.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm certainly not going to ride my bike this entire time.
That's it. Yes, these are the great goals.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing that we talked about was that we had this short conversation about the weight of your bike,
Yes.
and you alluded
Yes.
to the fact you were planning on carrying like 15 liters of water or something like
Right.
this. So how many liters have we ended up with? I can see there's some Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
there's
we got 3 liters there, another liter here, and then 3 liters on me. So
Yeah, so we got like 7 or 8. So we got like almost half
Yeah.
what we were expecting.
yes,
So
yes.
you chopped off some
I
extra weight
chopped
there.
off. I cut another half a kilo. I got rid of the clothes that Nelson said to get rid of. So, and I had another bottle cage. I got rid of the bottle cage because I was like, if I get rid of that, I'm
That's
limiting my water.
Yeah, a couple of grams.
Yeah,
won't be
yeah,
tainted.
yeah.
Sweet, man. Well, the only time is now. I look forward to seeing how you go. We'll catch you down the way.
Yeah, thank you.
So now here with Mr. Max, cap number 146. How are you, Max?
Good.
Yeah? You feeling ready?
Excited, yeah.
Yeah. We were looking forward to speaking to you yesterday, but the day ran away from us a bit. You work as a mountain guide here in
Yes,
Kyrgyzstan,
yes.
no?
Yeah.
So you're feeling like you know how to push yourself at altitude, I guess.
We'll see.
Which mountains are you working on here in
In
Kyrgyzstan?
Pamir and Tian Shan, everywhere. These mountains also.
Okay.
And the mountains, my life.
Mountains are your life. But then it
Yes.
seems like you're going to do okay here. We saw a picture of you, which was shared on the internet, of you with your bike at the top of Lenin Peak. When was this
Yeah.
photo taken?
In this year, I decided to make a little performance before Silk Road Mountain Race. And now I'm here with this bike, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. How was it getting your bike up to 7,000 meters?
Oh, it was not so hard and not so easy. Usual, at 15 kilo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I ported already maybe some years ago, maybe 5 years ago in Mustagata, around 20 kilos, but this little bit lighter.
Yeah.
But it's an unusual thing. Bike on the top.
And is this your first ultra race? You done other ultra races? The bike ultra racing? Have you?
No, it's second.
Okay.
Second,
you
second.
did,
Yeah.
because you did Silk Road before. And you came like
in
was it-
2022.
Yeah, and you did pretty well this year, right?
Yeah, fifth place.
Hell yeah! Are you hoping to try and improve your spot? Or are you more looking to just enjoy the experience? Or are you trying to compete?
Yes, my plan race this race maybe a little bit faster.
Okay.
Because last time was 10 days, but this I plan around 9, 8.
days.
We'll see.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Okay.
Well, I look forward to seeing how you get on. We'll let you finish your preparations. We're just pretty close to getting going. Nice to speak to you.
Okay.
So we're here with Marin. He doesn't know his cab number, but you might know him already from previous escapades. You arrived here with your bike. You're still alive. How are you feeling, Marin?
I need to go now to distress.
Okay, you feeling stressed?
Yeah, yesterday was hell.
Okay, why?
I finished the bike half an hour before the race briefing. So, yeah, it's rolling now.
It's came a long way. Marin has ridden his bike all around the world to make all these races, and it was in a bit of a rough shape when it turned up in Bishkek. Is that right?
Yeah, I was meant to receive a parcel with all spare parts in Bishkek, and it never came in. So it was last minute.
Okay.
But hopefully some racers had some spare tires, spare brake pad, which is awesome, and so I can ride the bike actually.
Cool. And now you're ready to go. I also
Yeah.
heard that you bivvied right here at the start line to give yourself some efficient timing. How was that?
Not really about efficient timing, I think, but just, yeah, it's cheap.
It's cheap. Yeah. The price is right. Well, I actually see that we're lining up already, so I'm going to go let you go de-stress on your bicycle, but I wish you well.
Yes,
I hope
thank-
you do good. We'll follow your dot since you can't follow your own.
Thank you, Alan.
Best of luck to you. Half an hour can pass by in a flash when there are so many excited faces buzzing around. And before I knew it, it's time to go.
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Have fun! Okay, so we've now sent our intrepid racers off on their big adventure, and before we all run away in our control cars, I've taken a second with race director Nelson Trees. How are we feeling now we've set everyone off?
Good.
Yeah.
Happy, relieved. I mean, it's a bit like the riders when they more stressed before everything is begun, and then once you're on the road, then you're on the road, and everything is already decided, right? So if you've got the gear, you haven't got the gear, then it's all started.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, we're ready. We're good.
I think, like, compared to the other times that I've been here, I think this is a really quite spectacular start line for everyone. What made you want to start that up here?
So we're starting at the flag, way up out of the city. There's a 300-meter climb to get here.
Yeah.
That's not the reason. No. The fundamental reason is because you're out of the traffic, you're off the road. The first 10 kilometers are gravel, and then you have a 2-kilometer stretch of tarmac at the top, but everyone's spread out by then. And so number one reason is safety, but also you have a massive panorama of Bishkek. And normally there's a huge flag, which was removed.
Luckily, the podcast doesn't show that.
Yeah, it doesn't show that. Imagine a giant Kyrgyz flag fluttering in the wind. And then, and yeah, it's pretty spectacular. You're above Bishkek, so you're looking down on Bishkek, and you've got the mountains in the background, and it's just a really nice spot to start the race.
Yeah, beautiful. I feel like I want to ask you the two main questions I've been asking the riders, because it applies to also the crew as well, which is, you know, with the experience you have, what are your expectations of the race, and how do you think this year might compare to the previous editions?
I think mainly the biggest difference between different years is the weather. and so it's looking like this is going to be a hot year. So hot down low. I mean, up high it's never going to get crazy hot, but also climate change. Hotter means wetter and more violent rain potentially. There's been weather warnings. The riders are aware of it, and so I mean, always it is safety first and race second. But yeah, hard to predict. So we're hoping that it's not going to be extreme weather affecting the race, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's a long way. It's going to be a big journey for all of us.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a fast race. Got some strong riders. Biggest field we've ever had from all over the world. It's going to be cool. Looking forward to following the riders.
Hell yeah.
Around Kyrgyzstan.
Well, just like I said to everyone else, good luck and we'll see you down the trail.
All right. See you on the road.
After their grand depart, the riders head out over 60 kilometers of mixed terrain and rolling hills towards the mountains and their first massive challenge, the infamous Kygeti Pass. It's a pass that climbs 2,800 meters over almost 45 kilometers, and many of our riders spend the majority of their afternoon tackling this enormous challenge. So it's now quite a few hours later. We're into the sort of mid-afternoon. We set our riders off at 9 a.m. and then we took a bit of time doing a bit of logistics, getting all the control cars ready as we were about to set off on our own very long adventure into the wilderness, making sure we all have our gear and that everyone is clear on the brief. And now we've pitched ourselves up about 2/3 up one of the most infamous climbs in the Silk Road mountain race, Kygeti Pass. And in my typical fashion, I do like a good walk as well as a good cycle. So we've left the control car and we're now walking down Kygeti Pass and catching riders coming up and seeing how they're feeling going into this first very ambitious day on the Silk Road mountain race. Let's see who we can find. I've already forgotten the cab number. 208. Okay, so we're up Kygeti Pass with cab numbers 208. Mona and Dan, how are we?
Good. It's hard, huh? Thin air. Yeah, it's tough, but we are doing good.
Yeah. Do you know, I never saw you this morning, Dan, but your bike nearly didn't arrive, and I only saw you on the start line on a bike, and that's the first time I realized you have a bike. So how did this happen?
Yeah, wow. I'm luckily yesterday at around 2:00 afternoon, the bike was finally in the hotel. They brought it to the hotel, so I'm luckily couldn't assemble and then check the bike. And yeah, I'm happy because I'm for probably a half an hour. I was a bit nervous because we called the airport company. And they told us they don't know where is the bike. And then we was thinking, okay, let's go to the airport, and then finally go down to the hotel lobby, and
it's just
the
there.
bike box was there.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
wow. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence in the system, but at least it arrived, you know.
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean it's hard doing this race without a bike, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it was lovely to see you. I have to say, you guys kept really very, very calm right up until the bitter end, you know, considering how close it got before you got here. And now you're doing great. You're quite far up. How could you make it
with a cargo bike?
Yeah, that's another story. We came the other way, that's how. But Kygeti Pass is quite a good start.
Yes, I mean the tarmac, it's nice to get used to the luggage, to the weight. So that I thought it's a really, really good start. And now the climb, it's tough, but yeah.
But also steady. It's a steady climb. It's not super hard. So it's and so beautiful. It's so a beautiful valley with this river next to us.
This guy's like listening to like rock and roll music on his speaker. I imagine you might be getting a little cold. There's some people overtaking you, so let us.
He has music.
Yeah, go
we
test
have
the
to
music.
stick to him. Huh?
We'll let you get on your way, but we'll see you then away.
See you.
Ciao, ciao, bon voyage.
See you guys.
You've been riding with your brake half on. Quick, you have to give us your cab number.
141.
141. It's Will, right?
Yeah.
Or otherwise known as Lachlan Morton, but we won't bore people with the story of this. You've been riding up Kygeti Pass with your brake half on.
Yeah, I've been in the dumps.
How do you even do that? You just the caliper.
Okay. Pressing on it like that. And I was
Okay.
like, the word scratch came into my head.
Because you felt like I'm all of a sudden feeling way less fit than I thought.
Shit, yeah.
By any chance, were
Breathing
you
up
this
my
person
arse.
that was lying there face down in the ground
Yeah.
back there?
So I was like, right, don't hit yourself. Let's have a 5-minute kip.
Okay.
And now I feel $1 million.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine it feels quite a lot better.
Yeah.
I will admit,
What's that?
we do care for the well-being and enjoyment of all of the riders, but we did
Yeah.
have a good laugh at you face down. Face down was a style choice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually genetic.
Genetic, you
Yeah.
say? Explain that one
My
to me,
whole
Will.
family sleeps with their face down. My name's Will
Okay.
Face Down Robinson.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, if it's a genetic thing, we can't really make fun
it's
of
a
you for
polar
it then.
bear. Oh mate, I'm so happy. I was down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Like all these locals are high-fiving. I was like, give me some fucking energy.
Yeah.
And then looked down and I was like, oh my god, 8 hours of break half on.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
a knob-end.
And how's she feeling now? Now you got it off.
Oh, 10 million trillion bucks.
Maybe it was just like a good warm-up for you so that you could make it feel better at this point, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's all going to be gravy from
Didn't
here, you know?
need that. How are you going?
Oh yeah, we spent a long time in the car, but now we're on Kageti Pass and we passed a lot of people, so now we're going to slowly walk down the hill and chat to everyone as we go.
That's what we like.
Stretch the legs. But I'll let you get on your way.
Mate,
Now that you found your rhythm.
might have another kit.
You got time for it if you keep this pace, you know?
Nah.
Bon voyage, well, we'll see you then
See you,
away.
mate.
Catch your breath.
Yeah, you do. Remember your cab number, Christian?
28.
28.
Yeah, 28.
Christian, 28. How you doing? You were just taking a little nap back there. Not to out you as a nap
No,
taker to the
I
audience.
was forced to have a nap.
Okay.
My legs are killing me.
Okay.
I always get cramps on the first day.
Okay.
And
it's a tradition.
It's a tradition. Yeah, it's a tradition. I can't complain. You know, I know where I'm coming. I had 2 shots of this shape, but it doesn't work. This salty thing.
Okay, that's
For
meant to help
cramps.
with the cramps.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything on my body.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then I was walking, and then a different muscle got cramp, you know.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'm fucked anyway. You know? Like I get cramps. If I walk, I get cramps as well.
Christian got a ticket to the cramp party. I also see that you're like double repping Coca-Cola bottles on your aqua pack. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm-
good.
I'm ready for the passes, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, you're not too far, man. You're pretty far up.
Yeah, and I really want to go over this one and then the next, and then I'll set up camp somewhere.
Yeah.
But I want to get out because it doesn't look too good, does it?
I mean, they're just clouds, man.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't look that
clouds
bad.
brings rain.
I mean,
storms.
not
Who knows?
always,
Who
you
knows?
know. It's not a guarantee.
I hope I'm not here to see it, to witness it.
Yeah. Well, you're far enough along.
Yeah.
You can't have too far to go from here.
Well, just a big walk.
Yeah. But outside of the cramps, like spirits are good.
So far, so in the last 10 minutes, it's been good.
That's 10 minutes is good. You're like a good 7 hours into the race, but the last 10 minutes has been great.
But yeah, I think it'll be good. I'll start cycling maybe in 10 minutes, but I can still feel it.
Okay.
I do massages and everything, but it doesn't help.
I can't believe all these motorbikes going by. It sounds like we're on the side of a busy road rather than 3,000 meters up a mountain.
There are hikers over there, so...
Yeah, they're bikers. They're having a look,
Okay,
man.
they're just getting water.
But I'll let you get on your way.
Cool, thank you. Nice
enjoy
to see
your
you,
walk.
Alan. Tomorrow maybe.
Yeah, ciao, ciao. Oh. Quite the party up the mountain just now.
Walk with me.
Yeah. You know that's what I'm going to do. So here we are, Emma Basali. We're back walking up Mount. Well, you're riding, I'm walking. You have to give me the lowdown of how your afternoon's going.
It's going good. It was pretty tough, very warm, very sweaty. I'm probably sunburned already.
Yeah, you're getting a nice tan.
Yeah, a bit of dirt, sand. And
It would take months to get this kind of tan in Copenhagen. You pulled it off in a day.
Yeah, right. I'm sure everyone's envy back home.
Yeah. They listen to the podcast and think about your tan. But how are you feeling on the way?
Good. I was a bit weak at some point. Then I got some water from the stream. It was better, and it's nice with some cloud.
Yeah.
Maybe not the storm. We'll see. But yeah, feeling good, I think.
Yeah. I feel like people at this altitude have mentioned the clouds, but it's so high up. The clouds could mean anything, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And then like I was in Ala Archa, or like this Rasek camp, and it was raining, 3,500 meters elevation, and it wasn't too cold. So I'm not hella worried about it.
You just remember what we said before about how nothing of this race is as bad as a full day working in the rain in the winter as a messenger in Copenhagen. Just remember the winter is coming. It'll be better than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, I'll let you go because your pace is too hard for this hiker. But we'll see you down the way. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Ciao. Ho, 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 ho. ¿Qué tal, tío? ¿Todo bien? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
Yes.
Yeah? How are you feeling? Angel, cap number 8.
Surprisingly, less painful than expected.
Okay.
But still demanding.
Okay, I think I think this is a fair description of the Kegeti Pass. We talked about this yesterday. You came up Kegeti before the race started, no?
Yes.
How does it feel? Do you feel the benefit of having a bit of a practice run?
Sure.
Yeah.
I feel everything is happening faster than the first time.
Okay.
For sure.
Practice makes perfect, Angel.
I took it slowly the first time I came. I did it in 2 stages. And now I'm trying to do it in 1, cross it, sleeping in the other side, letting me go by gravity.
Gravity will take you all the way to the end?
It will take me somewhere, gravity. Yeah, for sure.
But it's been a good day so far.
Yeah, indeed. It was a good start. A little bit fast one, but I felt good. I have a couple of momentums, but I feel myself with cheese, with bread, with astronaut food, you know.
So you're going straight off into space, that's the plan?
Yeah. Fortunately, it will bring me to Kegeti Pass and not to the moon.
Yeah, if you start getting towards the moon, you've gone too far, okay?
Exactly.
Cool, well, we'll let you keep going on your walk, but nice to see you.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll catch you down the way.
Thank you so much. Looking forward.
Ciao. Ciao, buongiorno. Come stai, Gala?
Walks faster than I ride.
You know, last year I got passed by people walking when I was still riding.
It's the like 5th time he passed me.
And you could say it's nice to have company, but Gala, you don't feel this way?
But still, you know, I'm like 4 kilometers per hour.
But that's your speed. That's not your average.
No, but yet people can walk faster than that.
Yeah, but they're not carrying a bunch of stuff and a nice bike, you know.
You're right.
Sorry, not to just be not to just be only positive.
No, you're right.
How are you feeling on your first day? How's it been?
Well,
yeah.
The climb is hard. It's very steep, and but I'm feeling fine. Like I'm eating, and I still have water, so I feel fine. Yeah.
And we don't need to go into it, but one thing we didn't talk about yesterday when we interviewed you is that the airline made a little chip in your bike that you were a bit worried about.
Yeah.
And then yesterday you were going to try and patch it up with some nice concoction of material that you found. How did that go?
Basically, I just looked on Google Maps for like big stores which sell like bricolage stuff or similar, and I ended up in a garage of a guy in Bishkek, and he gave me like a glue. I don't know how do you say it, the 2 parts glue, the one you have to mix, and all the material to fix carbon. So basically yesterday night I just I mean, did some bricolage on my.
Some late night crafting. I'm actually going to run around you just now and see if I can take a look. You don't have to stop.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I mean,
It's ugly, but it should work.
it kind of looks like, I don't know, it kind of looks like when you have a tear in your thing and you sew it up, you know, like, or a bit of a very fancy version of taping something. Like, it looks better than it looked before.
I mean, yes, at least I don't see the crack, so
Yeah.
I don't have
It
to
can't
check
possibly
it.
be there.
I don't have to check it every 5 minutes.
Well, I would say you were nervous going into this. There's a long way to go. But in your position in the pack and where you are in the climb, I'd say you're doing pretty well so far.
Really? I have no idea.
Are you feeling like it's going well?
No, I'm feeling like I'm the last one of the.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
But yeah, that's good news. I just hope not to find the darkness on my way down to Kigeti, but I think it's quite
You have time.
sure.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have time. Yeah.
We'll see.
Cool. Well, we'll see you down the way. I'll let you keep going.
Ciao.
Very nice to see you. Ciao, ciao. Oh, here he comes. Oh yeah, don't worry, it's an audio experience. People don't know, you know. Cab number 145, we haven't spoken yet. What's your name?
Oliver.
Oliver.
Newson.
Oliver Newson. Cool, people can look you up. How you doing apart from covered in sweat?
Surprised at how good my legs feel, to be honest.
Cool.
Yeah, quite a lot of climbing still to go, but the legs feel surprisingly strong.
You've done a good way already.
Yeah. The fact that you're walking next to me doesn't really bode well, but
This is the way I've
It feels really
conducted.
good.
If it's better for you, I've conducted all my interviews this way. We'll see how long it lasts, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm probably due to walk in a minute too here.
Yeah, well. But it's been a good day so far.
Yeah, no complaints. Wish I'd sweated slightly less, but you know, it's okay.
To conserve your hydration levels.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just gotta keep putting the fluids in, you know. But yeah, feeling good. Surprisingly good. Yeah, I wonder if that'll bite me later. We'll find out.
There's only one way to find out.
I know.
You got a
I
good
know.
position in the pack, you know, like.
I have no idea where I am in the pack.
Yeah, I don't think it's useful to check on day one because it doesn't necessarily mean anything, you know.
I mean, some of these people are like actually racing. You know,
What
if
would
I
you say-
finish,
what
I'll
would
be
you say you're
happy.
doing?
I mean, I'm racing, but you know, for somewhere down the pack, you know, like I want to finish, and you know, let the hardcore people fight it out for the win.
Yeah. I think in some ways there's many different versions of racing.
Yeah.
I remember somebody saying to me last year, like, are you racing or riding? And you're like, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
riding my bike till
racing-
11 o'clock at night and then getting on my bike at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, if that's riding, it's a weird way to ride a bike, you know?
It is a weird way to ride for sure. I'm like, my race is with myself, you know? So that's kind of the benchmark. If I can feel happy with how I've done by the end of this, yeah, then I think I'll have ridden a good race.
Yeah, that'll be a win.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Cool. Well, we'll see how that argument compares itself down the way. I'll let you go on your way for now, but nice to speak to you, Oliver. I hope
my
it keeps
pleasure.
going well.
It's great to chat with you as well.
Yeah, we'll see you down the way.
All right, take care.
Oh, well, hello, young man.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? We walked.
You want me to stop?
No, you can keep going. I don't mind following you. Cab number 63. We haven't spoken yet. What's your name?
Josh.
Josh, how you doing, Josh?
Yeah, good mate.
Yeah? You're a British man.
It was very hot today. I thought I was gonna have a heat stroke. But now I'm good.
Okay, no, Josh is South African, no?
I'm actually Australian.
You're actually Australian. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm a bit tired. Josh
I
from
get it a lot,
Australia.
don't worry.
Okay. So you thought you were going to get heat stroke today. Tell us more about that.
Oh, it's just very, very hot. I don't know. I have this thing where I sweat a lot. I think I've drunk like.
You mean like you're human?
Water today. I don't know, and because I was very stupid and I booked a place next to the registration instead of next to the start line. So I had to, bike, I don't know, 14K or something just to get to the start. And that little hill at the start up to the flag was a bitch.
Yeah. I know. I love you were saying this in the middle of like a 40-kilometer climb. Like this was the memorable moment of it.
It was just really hot. That's the problem. Like, I don't mind this because it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is I've been living in London the last 6 months and I got used to the cold weather, you know?
Yeah. This is proper London weather just now, hey?
Yeah, it's pretty miserable, but I can get used to it.
So, how you feeling from here? Where does the day take you?
I wanted to get down the other side of the pass and kind of camp somewhere in the valley.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
It's
Wow,
still a little bit away, I think.
We'll leave everyone on a cliffhanger there, Josh. We'll let you get on your way. Nice to speak to you. We'll see you down the way. Ciao.
Great job doing it on the cargo bike.
Try my cargo bike. It's not that bad. I've been told this a few times today. Oh well, Mr. Brian. You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Should we leave you 10 minutes, come back?
Yeah, like tomorrow.
Cab number 21. You don't need to get up, man. I can come down to you.
Sure.
Just found you sort of semi-passed out at the side of the trail here. You're going to be a bit cold if you stop here, no?
Yeah, that's why I stopped to get some...
Get a bit cold.
Yeah, get some clothes on.
Have a cup of tea.
Not have a cup of tea, but just put some clothes on and just chill out for 5 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going for you so far?
Bit of a climb, isn't it?
Bit of a climb. Yeah.
Not even sure how far we got to the top yet.
Maybe best not. No.
Is it quite a while, is it?
Oh, I couldn't possibly tell you, mate.
No. Yeah, how are you anyway?
Oh, it's not about me. I could tell you all kinds of things, but I feel like the listeners would rather hear how Brian's getting on.
Yeah, Brian's getting on all right. He's just... I'll be glad to see the climb over with tonight.
Yeah.
And then chill out a bit. And then tomorrow have another go when a bit more refreshed, I think.
Yeah. Today's been a tough one for you?
Yeah, it has to be fair. I've got to be honest about it. Yeah, it has been tough today.
Yeah.
But
in what way?
I think just the climb. It's just been a gradual climb for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... But it'll be all right. Whereas like the Atlas, it's up and down.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like, what, 5 hours just up?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a bit better day. And the thing is, the last one I did was exactly the same. I had a really bad...
first day?
Yeah, really bad first day. And then second day was even worse. Then it was a fine for the rest of it.
Well, then we just have to channel that memory as hard as we can.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. And as long as I've got Coke tomorrow, so I can get a can of Coke or two, and then have a bit of relax, get to CP1 before the deadline. I've got a feeling he brought it forward a little bit.
What gives you that impression?
I don't know, the 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I thought it was Tuesday, but got to put some miles in tomorrow, but it is downhill, I think, tomorrow, so it'll be okay.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm going to try and get over both of these passes tonight if I can do, if the weather holds out. So I better get going anyway.
Yeah, well, I'll let you have your wee 10 minutes, get your clothes on. Don't let me interrupt, but nice to speak to you.
Yeah.
We'll see you down the way.
Yeah.
But we have to talk. Remember your cab number? You have to remember your name again, I'm sorry.
Oh, my name's Claire.
Claire, and we're cab number?
25.
25. Claire, cab number 25. We've actually been chatting here for a little minute already because I was having a bit of technical mic issues, but we're having a really good time, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having a great time.
Very sure.
Hey, am I very sure? that I'm...
No question.
No question. I'm having a lovely time. Yeah. I wouldn't mind being a little bit faster, but that's all right.
Yeah.
But you know, like...
Such is life.
Yes, you know, I'm not.
You were telling us you're hoping to get up the side of the mountain today, and we're maybe a bit worried about what the downhill might look like.
It might not still be today by the time I get over the top, but I want to get over in this ride.
Yes.
Before I sleep, put it that way, yeah. And go down the other side as far as until I fall asleep.
I think of the people we've spoken to so far, I'm really enjoying the attitude that you've got, Claire. Like, so far, it's like you have a clear idea of what we're in for, and you're just plugging along.
Yeah. Well, my main aim is just to keep moving and smiling while you're doing it. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. If you're not happy, then what's the point? Oh no, there are unhappy times though. You know what I mean.
You got to catch up to some people up here and let them know this message.
He didn't say hello. Do you think he's sad?
He doesn't want to be in the pod. Go ask him.
I will when I.
We'll let you get on your way, Claire. But thanks for speaking to us. Look forward to seeing you down the way.
Yeah, all right. Hey, have a lovely one, eh?
Yeah, keep smiling.
Oh, of course.
Enjoy. Bye. Hey, mate. How you doing? Good.
Yeah.
I can walk with you if you want.
Yeah.
Cab number 124. I don't think we've spoken yet. Can you tell me your name?
Sheku.
Sheku.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from, Sheku?
From India.
From India? Where in India?
Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh.
This is a mountain area or this is less
No,
mountain?
completely flat.
Okay.
Completely flat and very hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you must have done okay this morning, hey?
Yeah. That was fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You were quite at home in 37 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. How's Kigeti treating you?
This is good. This is definitely an improvement over last time. Last time I came here, it was Iptic Pass.
Okay.
It was quite bad. This is definitely better.
When were you here before? You've done the race before?
Yeah, 2022.
2022. How did you do?
I finished on the 15th day.
Okay.
Yeah, but was good. I had zero experience, but yeah, so we'll see if I can improve slightly.
This is the goal, to do better than last time.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. And you're bringing a lot more experience, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Beauty. Well, we'll let you keep going. I'm going to get out of breath kind of walking alongside you here, but not too far to go. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Take it easy. After a long walk for us and a long ride for our racers, day one has finally came to a close. But for many, the day is far from over. Many racers will be riding many hours into the night, and the crew will be driving many hours into the night to make it around the mountain by morning, since the route is impossible to pass by car. It's currently a little after 10 p.m. local time, and the race at the front is already hotting up. So you better tune in tomorrow for another day on the Silk Road Mountain Race.